many merit badge books do we have? Hey Scouts and parents, welcome back to Scouter Jeff Asks a Question. Today's question is, what is a merit badge and how do I earn one? And really, is that two questions or just one? I don't know. Well, I can tell you merit badges can get a little overwhelming. There are 137 to pick from, which means there's a wide variety of things that you can explore. Finding the right one can be a little tough. I see merit badges falling into three general categories. The first one is hobby merit badges. These are opportunities for Scouts to explore a hobby that they already have and maybe take that next step to learn more about it, or a chance to really explore a field that maybe they haven't done before. Examples: photography merit badge, fishing merit badge, those types of things. The second category, I'd say, are the career-focused merit badges. These are chances for Scouts to explore a potential career field for the future. Examples, we have engineering and welding here, so a wide variety on both. And the third category of merit badges are skill-based merit badges. These tend to be the ones that are EAGLE required, and they're denoted with these silver bands on them. Example, citizenship in the world and first aid. So these tend to be a little bit harder than your normal merit badge, and as they should. They are EAGLE required merit badges. But for picking your first merit badge, I recommend picking one that you would enjoy doing, one that's fun, one that maybe is a hobby merit badge that you have already got an interest in. My recommendation to find those, there's two ways. You can just go online and Google, or there's a Scouts BSA requirements book which has every single merit badge and every single requirement in it. You can go through and you can thumb through it and just find one that's really interesting for you. And while you're doing this, you need to find that one requirement. And when I say that one requirement, there's always one requirement for every merit badge that you're going to go, whoa, that's hard. That's the point. They're supposed to be challenging. They're supposed to stretch us. We're supposed to learn from them. So make sure you understand what that one requirement is before picking it. All right, you've decided. Photography merit badge. This is the one. This is the one you want to start with. Good choice. Now what? Well, first, you should go talk to your Scoutmaster. This is a super important step because of two things. Number one, your Scoutmaster will help you find a merit badge counselor. And number two, your Scoutmaster will give you a signed blue card. A merit badge counselor is a volunteer with expertise and passion around a subject. So for photography merit badge, it would be someone who might be a professional photographer, or someone who's got a big passion and hobby around photography. They're registered scouting leaders, but only registered merit badge counselors can sign off on a merit badge. So if you say, hey, Scouter Jeff, I've got everything done for my photography merit badge, can you just sign off on it? I'll say, no, I'm not a registered photography merit badge counselor. I don't have that expertise to know whether you've done everything correctly. Generally speaking, if you sign up for a district merit badge day, or if you're going to summer camp and they're offering merit badges, or you go to a Scoutmaster Bucky type day, merit badge day, they will line up all the merit badge counselors for you. So when you go up to your Scoutmaster and you say, hey, I want to do photography merit badge, and they say, great, do you need a merit badge counselor? They might say, yes, I need one, or no, I'm getting it from, I'm doing the Scoutmaster Bucky merit badge day, and they've got one there. Awesome. Your troop often has a list of merit badge counselors for your troop. Many of your registered leaders are also merit badge counselors, and if not, your Scoutmaster can help connect you with another registered leader, merit badge counselor in your district. All right, your Scoutmaster will also give you a blue card, and it's got to be signed. It's very important. So on the application for merit badge, the merit badge blue cards have three sections. They tear apart, and on the application for merit badge, your Scoutmaster has to sign on that bottom line before you start your merit badge. Now, they do not need to sign on the back for applicant's record until you're complete, but on the application for merit badge, your Scoutmaster must sign first. All right? So there's three parts. You're going to get all three parts from your Scoutmaster. You're going to go to your merit badge day, And you're going to, if you complete all of the requirements, you're going to come home with 2 sections. The counselor gets to keep one as a record that they taught you your merit badge. Okay? You will take that completed merit badge blue card and hand it to your Scoutmaster. And at your court of honor, when you're presented with your merit badge, you will receive 1 section back. The other section will be kept by your unit as a record. Now, it's really important to keep your blue cards in case there's ever any discrepancy, especially when you're doing your Eagle Scout paperwork. If you're missing, if council or national is missing a record of one, make sure you've got your blue cards. That way you've got a record, a signed record that you finished that. Okay, I'm signed up for a merit badge. Now what? Well, step 1 is always read the merit badge book. Now, do you need to go to the Scout Shop and buy 137 merit badge books? No, because your troop has already done that. Your troop librarian will have most, if not all, of these merit badge books. Go talk to them, okay? Now, make sure you're getting the current editions of merit badge books because the requirements can change. And you will, and if you're doing a merit badge now, you will be required to do the current requirements. If you look at a book with old requirements and you try doing those, you can't get it signed off because you're looking at the old requirements. So read the merit badge book. When you're looking at the requirements for your merit badge, focus in on the action words. Explain, show, explain, do. Okay, focus on these action words because that is the requirement. All right. If it says to, for example, build something, you have to build it. You cannot explain how to build it. You're building it. All right. The action words are very important in the merit badge requirements. Another great way to prepare for a merit badge is to get a workbook. You can just Google the merit badge, and there's a lot of resources that have a merit badge workbook that just, here's the requirement, here's a blank space for you to kind of fill in your thoughts and answers. Now, this isn't, merit badges aren't a test. Okay, you don't fill out the booklet, workbook, and turn it into your counselor. When it says explain, you've got to explain. So really, the workbook is intended to be a memory jogger, something where they go, okay, explain to me the most likely hazards you're going to encounter while working with photography. You can go to your workbook and say, well, you know, it's going to be X, Y, and Z. Instead of, you know, having to think through it, you've got the memory jogger in front of you. Another very important thing when you're doing merit badges is do the prerequisites ahead of time. That'll give you your best chance of finishing a merit badge. If you don't go in there totally prepared, you're not going to have that merit badge completed. You know, for those prerequisites, I often recommend taking pictures. You know, for your merit badge counselor, they're going to want to see that you did something. So if one of the requirements for aviation is visiting an aerospace or aerospace type museum or something, take pictures while you're there. That'll show that you did that requirement and you've documented it for your merit badge counselor. And if you don't finish everything at once, that's okay. You can get what we call a partial, and your merit badge counselor will fill out the little grid in the back of the applicant's record for what you did finish. And that partial is good all the way until you turn 18. So you've got potentially years to finish off that merit badge and just do those 1 or 2 requirements. All right. In this day and age, you know, there are virtual or online options for doing merit badges. If you're going to do that, I do recommend a few extra steps that you should take. First of all, your cyber chip should be up to date. That's all about internet safety. You're doing a merit badge over the internet, you've got to have that in place. Second, just because it's online and not in a room does not mean that youth protection policies don't apply. They do. The counselor and one other registered adult should be active on that call or webinar at all times. For added safety, you should have a parent or other trusted adult in the house with you. They don't need to be in the room with you necessarily, but at least in the house for the duration of the virtual merit badge. Wear your uniform. If you're on a webinar, they can see you. Wear your uniform. You're representing Scouting, you're representing yourself. Well, I hope that answers some of your questions about merit badges. And until next time, happy Scouting!